Yeah, as we were talking about earlier, Ghost of Yotei has a release date for this year. So you would assume they're going to show it at this. And by show it, I mean gameplay. I mean, you would have to. If not, I would be concerned about that game's future. A lot of the rumors around this God of War side project, this, like, non-mainline God of War thing, a lot of it's been around, like, this year, and it's coming soon, and blah-de-blah. I mean, I'm not trying to do the thing where ahead of every state of play we excessively hype ourselves up as expecting the world. But again, if that God of War thing is real, then you would hope they show it here. I mean, Silk Song is the meme, but as I've said for the last couple of these streams, there has been movement. Like, again, I think people are just excessively... People are just paying too much attention to, like, the back end of Steam, you know. So I just kicked my monitor wire, causing my monitor to move. But I mean, look, as we've talked about on stream before, they are showing that game this year. There's that weird museum thing, you know. It was in the Switch 2 stream saying that it was coming out this year. I mean, and I don't care about Silk Song, but there are breadcrumbs there. I don't know. If they start, like, yeah, I would love if they started with a new handheld, but I don't see that on the cards. And I mean, Sony being Sony, I mean, genuinely, the chances of there being a remake or a remaster on this are very high, very, very high. I don't know what that would be. They haven't yet shown a trailer for The Last of Us Complete, which they announced, which is so fucking funny. And as we were talking about earlier, Ghost of Yotei and Death Stranding, I mean, but Death Stranding will likely be at the main Jeff Keighley thing, you know? Yakuza. Is this Tetris Effect? This looks like Tetris Effect 2. This is Tetris Effect 2. No way. Running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away. Let me see a Tetramino. Let me see a Tetramino. Let me see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gaming is back. Oh, wait. Is it? But it's not Tetris. It's Luminous? Luminous Effect. It looks like. It really looks like that game plus Tetris Effect. Holy shit. Arise. Okay, Sony. Okay, alright. Many doubted you. I did not. I would never. PS5 and PSVR too. Tetris Effect in VR is very, very cool.
Hello from Wow. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。
That's cool.
この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルの没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Good start. Good start. All right, Sony. Spider-Man 3, let's go. Wolverine, let's go. I know. Relax.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Corporation's bad, AI bad. I get it.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
Oh, is this Judas? Sorry, I saw the little girl and I instantly assumed it was some fake Bioshock thing. No, okay, it's not. Never mind.
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second.
I don't even remember that. What
Don't
is
you
that?
have a name or something? Oh, good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
It was in the first PS5. I do not remember this at all. I do not remember this at all.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
She a robot.
Anna?
$2022 again. Okay, I guess 2022 was their original date. That's a good bit. That's a good bit. Fair enough. Fair enough. The gameplay did not look like much, unfortunately, but whatever. Well, if it's multi-platform, they never say that on. That probably will be on Xbox.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane.
What does that mean?
It's okay, I'll get it.
Romeo! Stay with
Grandpa,
me!
what the?
Romeo, listen up! You're gonna die in about 15 seconds!
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear Life Support System. Don't move, okay? You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Is this Well, Adult Swim is a good guess. I'm trying to think who's. Is this a Suda game? I kind of like the song. Super serious bit there in the middle.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026.
That looks all right.
Maybe.
Huh?
All right, now we're just including jokes about how
like
games never come out when they say they will.
I'm on your back.
What?
Yeah, Grasshopper. Is that not Suda? Yeah. that is cool. I've never really enjoyed any of his games. That looks alright.
いえいえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオ・スターゲーザーという名前なんですか、かっこいいでしょ。
I like the soundtrack, I like the vibe.
犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。
Swords and guns.
ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。
Strong style action game. Let's fuck.
タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマン。
No, I saw him do the Mudo Todd. Of course he did.
ぜひ続行お待ちください。プレイステーション
His games
30
have
周
a
年過ぎ
bunch
ち
of
ゃいました
wrestling
けどおめ
shit
でとう
in
ござい
them,
ま
don't
す。
they? Like
それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Oh, Silent Hill F.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
Yeah, I was also about to say, was that Nagata at the end? I think it probably was intentional.
私も後から行くね。
Doing Muto, you know, like after he retired, this is probably his first like appearance on a big stage like this since he retired, and then just throwing in a bit of Nagata for a bit of fun as well. No, this is Silent Hill F. Joking aside, I don't think we'll see. Maybe Resi will still come out this year. I don't think we'll see it on this stream. No, RE9. RE9, there's been so many rumors about it. Although the fact that it hasn't been revealed makes me think we might not be seeing it this year, sadly. Oh, that is certainly a grotesque Silent Hill monster. Yeah, 5 is the one where Chris goes to Africa. I think there's been leaks suggesting that they are doing more remakes, but they're probably going to do 0 and Code Veronica. I could see them doing 5 at some point. You know, I could see them doing 5 at some point. They'll get a bit of blowback, I'm certain, but I think they'll just weather the storm and go, yeah. Veronica is the one people really badly want. Like people don't really like 0. I've never played it, but I know people love Veronica. They don't love 0. Yeah, this looks cool. This looks cool. It's... Did we have that date already? September 25th? I can't remember. It's weird that Konami is back releasing games. Like that Deliver at All Cost game we played a couple of weeks ago on stream. The top-down driving game that came out the other week. Like that's just kind of casually put out by Konami, and they're doing the Metal Gear thing as well. It's just weird. They're back releasing games.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission
will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Thousand Blossom! Die on jaw!
We heard you like French games. You're all about that Claire Obscure. So here you go, un, deux, trois. Yeah, I'm not liking the look at all, unfortunately.
With me!
I think Sony approaches these streams
Tonight, we start our mission!
in a pure of spirit kind of way. I think they're kind of like, okay, show us some games. Okay, we think these look cool. We'll show them off. We don't really care how big. I was thinking it was a Bloodstained thing. Yeah, I was like, that looks like a Bloodstained thing. 'Cause I remember when Bloodstained was new, and it was this much hyped Kickstarter game, and I was looking at the footage, much like this one. I was like, this is terrible.
So
I don't really
you've
like
come,
looking at it, you know.
dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Now, that studio that did Bloodstained, they also did Blade Chimera, which came out earlier this year, which I did really
The visuals
enjoy.
of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
Oh my god, is this Earth Defense Force?
We've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Oh, it's Digimon!
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with
Dude, this looks better than the Pokemon game they're showing at the moment.
I remember you guys.
Not to drag up 20-year-old, 25-year-old schoolyard beef,
but this is the first time the Titans
this
have
looks
launched
better
an
than the
attack on this
fucking
scale.
god-awful Pokemon game
most
they're
of the
showing at the
anomalies
moment.
we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very
Yeah, like I was saying there a second ago, like, I think Sony, like, I don't know, they just...
The world tree has been attacked.
They don't load these up with big names, because I guess you can't always have big names, so they seem to come at it with a completely earnest,
for this purpose and this purpose alone,
you know,
were you born.
publishers, show us what you got, okay, this looks good, this looks good, and this looks good.
Lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the future.
And I guess my conclusion after like a year and a half of these new format state of plays is that I don't align with what they think looks cool. I love Creative Studio 3.
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this
Final Fantasy
path
Tactics?
of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Is that a remake or a
Do
new
you
game?
remember
I know nothing about
when your
this.
father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Bit of streaming, pop it in. Party 5, how you doing? Just in time for... Oh, so this is a remake. Okay. I'm obviously a complete novice when it comes to Final Fantasy, and thus I know nothing about tactics.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming
Sid
to
Schumann, how
PS5
tall are you, brother?
later this
Holy
year.
shit.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version,
it
which
hasn't
features
been,
improved
you know.
graphics, fully voiced dialogue,
alright.
refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
You know what would be great to play this on, Sony? A handheld, a new handheld.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How bad?
Oh, baby legs.
Bad.
We're finally seeing a little bit of baby legs. It's been so long.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knocker! Oh no, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to
September
PS5
8th.
on
There
September
we
8th.
go. Getting there, Reddit body. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I don't know about that humor. I think maybe
Hirogami is a unique
press X
action
to skip
adventure
the cutscene.
title
It'll be
from
coming out
Bandai
with that one a
Namco
little bit.
Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane,
Nice. Okay.
a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape. Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5
Man, I'm really
later
looking
this
forward to
summer.
baby steps, but I hope
Sid,
there's
why
a
don't
no
you tee this next one up?
dialogue.
Thanks, Sean. The Hotshot series has been
Like,
the
what's that
PlayStation
fake
from the
Justin
very
Roiland
beginning.
dialogue
And its
they're
latest
doing?
installment, Everybody's Golf
Oh,
Hot
jeez.
Shots, boasts its largest character
Oh, Rick,
roster ever.
I'm gonna do a poo.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants.
Didn't Nintendo
Pre-orders
got
begin
to
later
reveal
today.
this, didn't they? They got to show it.
And
a couple
those
of
who
weeks
do
ago.
will get Bandai
Pac-Man,
Namco's
let's go.
iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Yeah, I like games doing
Everybody's Golf
the
Hot Shots
intentional
drives
low
onto
frame rate
PS5
thing on
September
characters.
5th.
The Spider-Verse costumes in those modern Spider-Man
Ninja Gaiden
games are
Ragebound is a challenging
so
new
cool.
entry
They
in
are
the
so well done.
long-running action franchise.
South of Midnight.
From the makers
as
of the
well, obviously.
Blasphemous
South of
series,
Midnight.
Ragebound stars dual
a game.
protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising.
This looks
And
cool.
longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack, featuring guest composers
I did
from
not
the
like that
original
Ninja
series.
Gaiden remake at all by the time I finished it. I thought it was very boring and repetitive. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, I believe it was. I did not like that. This looks cool.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Okay, that's a nice close one.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
Oh, this looks cool.
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
Climbing is hot.
Marco. Nice to meet you.
What's up with that?
And survive the harsh conditions of the
We
climb.
had Jusant. We had that Horizon VR game.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
South of Midnight won't be forgotten for best looking if I have anything to say about it, let me tell you. Let me fucking tell you. Or any
That's
other
all
category.
from us, but there's still a lot of state of play to come.
That is a fucking game I'll
This
be fighting
next
for.
reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse.
Oh, nice,
Nothing
okay.
can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
They do cool stuff. I haven't
We knew
really
pretty early on that the
cared a
game
lot
was
about
fun to
the
play,
IP they've
people
done
were
previously,
excited
but they do
about
good
it.
work.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
MK?
we knew that we were onto something.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Such a shock to see this game.
Oh,
I was like,
yes.
I can't believe this game exists.
Oh, yes, let's go. Okay, finally a franchise I give a shit about getting the digital eclipse
It became
treatment.
something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
Now, I've said before, I do not rate those original games.
We're showing you a
I
part
don't
of the
really
world
like playing
that is
those
much
original
larger.
games, but the digital eclipse documentary stuff has been so well done. Handheld editions! Those suck! Those suck, but I love that they're including it. Oh my god.
West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Oh, they got Tobias in?
Flawless victory.
Wait, whoa, they got Boone and Tobias back in the room together? Dude, that's great. Dude, there are not many worse fighting game experiences than Mortal Kombat on the Nintendo Game Boy. That game fucking... Oh, it's an arcade thing. I thought we were doing a handheld. For a second there. We're doing an arcade thing. Fair enough, whatever. That's fine. I got a little bit excited. That looks sick. That looks really cool. I'm not an arcade stick guy, but that looks cool.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
More Konami. Wow.
That guy? I know he's close.
Oh wait, no. Oh, this is. I don't know if Tobias and Boone were ever not on speaking terms, but
Enemy position unknown.
Boone has remained the Metal Gear guy. Tobias has kind of seemed like, you know, that was the thing I did, but he's kind of seemed off not being the Metal Gear guy. You know what I mean?
You won't get away from me.
Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
I don't think Konami gives a shit about eFootball anymore, unfortunately.
What the?
I'm really excited for this, but I'm not going to pre-order it. This really seems like a wait for the reviews kind of game to me.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Pretty close. August. And more.
Spirit stones.
Yeah, I'll probably get that Mortal Kombat
Shining
digital
stones
eclipse thing, even
imbued
though...
with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Even as a kid, when we'd play them like for hours and hours, because they were violent multiplayer games, me and my friends could, you know, have some silly fun with. I never liked the way those original Mortal Kombat games play. They're the stiffest fucking things in the world. Yeah, this looks like a Neo sequel. I've not played any of these.
With the presence of Aratama.
It seems like Metal Gear Solid 4 is on the agenda. Like they are going to do another. It's all but confirmed they're going to do another Master Collection. So I'd imagine that's for Peacemaker and I don't know,
What
maybe the
makes a
active games.
shogun? Here is my answer.
Yeah, Team Ninja are like the AAA straight scaffold. They got games and games and games in development.
Depths of hell.
Neo 3. Yeah. I want to check. I want to check those first games out. I heard they're like a more accessible Souls, but I have to be in a very specific mood to play games like that, you know.
Tokugawa Takechio.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure someone somewhere is going crazy for that.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作2王3をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
The city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Vertigo. Oh, it's a VR game.
I was raised
I just noticed that.
in this
Okay,
city's
all right, never
shadow.
mind.
Free to take whatever I need to survive.
The thief game?
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found. Waiting to be taken.
It is a thief game.
But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Yeah, they went woke. Although maybe it's not woke because saying girls steal things that might actually be based. I can't keep track. I feel like EA will probably be very present at the Keeley thing.
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, no, that looked cool. That looked cool.
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
What? This is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
I kind of like this idea. This really looks like that looked AI generated right there. That last shot. Yeah, this looks like okay. So they've got a date on it, but that did not look like anything resembling real gameplay. Could be wrong. I'm not saying it's definitely not.
Hi,
all
I'm
the stuff where you're looking at other
the game
players that
director
all
of
looks
Astrobot.
fake.
It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging
I did not know they
levels,
added
all of which
more
came
levels.
at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets.
Nice.
And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise.
Put Abby in. Put Abby from Last of Us in.
DualSense wireless controller will return later this year with a slight twist.
I love that controller, but it's like 800 quid.
Coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I did not like the time trial levels they added at all. I really hated them, which I was very disappointed in. But if I didn't realize they'd added other like normal planets, like challenge planets, I think I still have that game installed. I might go check it out. I mean, yeah, the Astro game is phenomenal.
My old man always said to me, he told me to get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship. Memories go, memories stay. We're chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're kind of. We're kind of back to this era of like trailers doing like fake gameplay, like trying to trick you into thinking we're watching gameplay. Like remember last week on whatever we watched the whatever that trailer is with the bad UI. Like this is like the second or third trailer now where it's kind of been like we're putting button prompts and UI stuff in there, but this is obviously not gameplay. I don't know. I like this art style. I'm not saying there's nothing here, but. This looks cool, but I don't know. I find these kind of trailers very off-putting. I think we kind of are past pirate games. It feels like Sea Remnants 2026. It seems like it took longer than expected for people to try and capitalize on the Assassin's Creed 4 hype, because people were hyped for after Assassin's Creed 4. Okay, this looks like Journey. I'm trying to remember, did I finish Abzu? I don't think I did. Abzu was cool, but I don't think I finished it. I finished a Journey I loved. Yeah, no names associated with the pirate game? That was odd. There's a little bit of SSX in there. Sword of the Sea. That's cool. That looks really cool. I absolutely love Journey. I absolutely love it. I really liked Abzu.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh, remember their Game Pass thing?
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak.
I am looking forward to Firebreak.
In this cooperative FPS
I love Remedy. I'm in the mood for a new
control,
multiplayer
you and
thing.
two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer.
Come on, something good.
The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Would you want to play the I mean, look, it's Deus Ex.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
I mean, you can emulate those on a fucking 20
will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more.
I don't know.
Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
Is anyone opening their wallet to play that stuff?
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to
do
with him, Mom.
Let's go.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway.
Eat it, Greenway!
Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Young, sexy James Bond!
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Again, not like little bit of gameplay splished in there, you know.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
This looks cool though. This looks fucking cool.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Amazon James Bond, I believe. Yeah, they revealed the name earlier this week. So IO Interactive is doing a stream later this week.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
That was a sick trailer. That was really cool, but you know, not much. Oh my god, you could already sign up to get a fucking special weapon. Gameplay revealed this summer. Okay, so surely that's at IO's own stream.
CEO of Iron Interactive.
Later.
The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status.
I mean, that very much came off
Everyone
like a
at Iron Interactive
concept-style
has poured
trailer,
their passion
you know.
and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, they are doing their own stream. There's also the Keeley thing, so I would love to see some unedited gameplay. This must be Yote here. Yeah, okay. I don't really talk about Ghost of Tsushima very much, but it's cool. I really like Ghost of Tsushima.
You're still with me?
How did they end up publishing Mind's Eye? I mean, again, like it's Benzies and a bunch of other ex-Rockstar people. I imagine the sell job to publishers was really good and really compelling, you know. That game looking as boring as it does is just horrible luck. And you're gonna have a little dog buddy? That's sick, so. Gameplay. Why? Okay. Why would you do it here? Whatever. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that. Arc Systems are making a Marvel game? Oh man, this art style looks unbelievable. Oh my god. Oh my god, this looks unbelievable. Holy shit, is this eating Marvel vs. Capcom's lunch? Oh my god. I mean, I don't really play Arc Systems fighters, but of course, visually their games are incredible. Oh, wow, look at this. It appears to be some kind of... Yes, there was a PlayStation Studios logo before Arc Systems. Is this an exclusive? Man, look at this fucking thing. 4v4! So what, Arc Systems are Blaze Blue and like did they do Dragon Ball Fighters? Tokon Fighting Souls! Let's go! What a sick name! Oh my god! And PC, okay. That looks sick. Deadpool gonna do a meta joke. No, don't. They're gonna do a Deadpool thing here. Oh god. We were so close, boys. We were so close. Oh no, they okay. Okay, they're just gonna do like a making of, like, behind the scenes thing. What I was gonna say during the Ghost of Yote thing before, it became apparent that they're not showing gameplay. Is it selfishly what I would love for something like Ghost of Yote is for them to say it's coming to PC day one. PlayStation are not crossing that Rubicon anytime soon, I don't think. Like, this is a third-party thing, so they probably like Marvel are probably like, hey man, put this shit out on PC, please. But stuff Sony owns, like Ghost of Yote, I think we're still waiting a year for that,
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration.
It is funny though, because I mean, this is an interesting.
When they name the developer,
this is Sony going for a niche they don't have.
It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take
they
on
don't
the challenge of
they don't have a fighting
Marvel,
game that I'm aware of. I mean, people used to think of Tekken as a PlayStation franchise, and I guess
that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。
So instead of having
話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかな。
7,000 live service.
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this
going
as
after
a
a niche
sacred genre.
Could be huge for you that you don't actually have.
The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
That Spider-Man skin is
so
good.
On their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with
that's the other thing as well. Is PlayStation is kind of the de facto console at a lot of tournaments and stuff like that because of the
IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
Or the prevalence of Japanese games in the fighting game world, you know.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応は
I don't think anything is being saved for Jeff. I don't think Sony
何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけどもかなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが出ているかなと思うのでマーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くてあこれなんだみたいないう感じで
Dude, all this character art is so good.
Fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really
you're
trying
Marvel
to take
sicko.
not just the IP,
well.
but gameplay mechanics and say what can
Rivals
really
is both
take
super
from
fun to
Japan,
play and also the art
creators
in
that
that
are doing
game
awesome
is
work here,
awesome.
and bring
Like all
that
the
to
outfits
the
are
global
class.
platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当に
It's not really much for you to watch in the
まあ
movies,
格
but
闘
like
ゲーム
there's some fun
の
video
チ
games
ー
for you to
ム
play.
バトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters,
I don't
it's
know,
not
I
simply
just-
just the visuals, it's also the gameplay
If they're
mechanics.
gonna do a
and
stream
adding
like
in
this,
that,
I don't know why they
what
wouldn't
is that
show a God
pop?
of
What
War
is
thing
gonna
if
be
they
something
had it,
that's
you know?
different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very
This is their main
excited
event.
to see.
I don't see anything going on
今
after
回
this.
4対4というまあ革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター
Like,
練習しないと勝て
Revealing
ないんじ
this
ゃないの
would be a good
安心してくださ
endpoint,
い
but revealing
Learning
it
four
and
characters
you're
is extremely
publishing it, so
daunting,
it's
but
a
the team at Arc
PS5
System
and
Works
PC
has found a way
exclusive.
to
I mean,
design a
that's
system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、それぞれの
I
強
don't
い
know,
思いの
I have
中
not
で
played
こ
very
のタイ
much
ト
of
ルを
Arc
成功さ
Systems
せよう、
games.
いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
I don't know that they're very pick up and play, but I don't know.
Really are going to make something magical
I don't know if
here.
Sean is
こ
still
の
in
タ
the
イトル
chat.
で
You
すね
played some Dragon
まだ
Ball
まだ開
Fighters,
発
if
途
he's
中
still
で
there.
はありますが続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますしキャラクター以外の
By the way, I was going to download Dragon Ball Z
いろいろ出て
Kai
いくと思います
with all the
今し
giant
ばら
bomb
く
stuff
楽
that
しみ
was
にお待ち
happening.
い
I was
ただ
like,
ければ
I'll
なと
finally
思いま
listen
す
to that
Stay
Gerstmann and
tuned.
Reichert podcast. That shit has like 200 episodes, and that's the condensed Dragon Ball? Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, Death Stranding will be on the Jeff stage for sure. That's surely your main event.
You're still with me?
I guess not. Oh.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
This started off quite weak with a lot of kind of middle of the road stuff, which I feel like is a hallmark of these Sony presentations. A bunch of stuff where you're like, this doesn't look bad or anything, but why are you giving this time on your presentation? But and I would say, yeah, I think average is still a fair description overall, but they had some cool stuff, right? You had the Marvel thing, you had Silent Hill F, Luminous, Bond, our first look of Bond. The Bond thing has been a meme. Like, where the fuck is Bond? The new Journey thing. It was okay, but I mean, like, dude, these fucking Sony things they're all okay. They all have some stuff that's okay, you know. I don't know. The chat does not like it. The chat on YouTube, LLL, worst state of play ever. Such an L state of play, bro. I love the way people talk these days. It's awesome. Massive L. State of Concord, sick joke. LLLLL. Poopy emojis. LLL. Worst one I've ever seen. Lots of L's. Who is hopping in the YouTube chat? Seriously. I gotta give credit to my chatters. If you're in the twitch.tv/Barrylad Twitch chat for this, I mean, you're a distinguished gentleman. You got your monocle in, you know, you're educated, you're dare I say you're classy. Who is hopping on YouTube to watch this presentation and saying, I know what I'll do. I'll hop in the chat with the boys. Who are the boys? Just the other people who are in there. Lots of L. Like people just go on there and they just spam L. Like where is Sonic Racing? Silent Hill kinda nice though. Holy Peak. I don't know what that person's saying that in reference to. PlayStation 3 has no games. That's a good joke. Selling the PS5 for sure. Oh god. Well, yeah, this is the thing. I mean, I posted 2 pictures on the Discord earlier of a TikToker talking about this state of play that they announced a day ago and speculating that it would have Spider-Man 3 on it. Like, I actually think people work themselves up for state of plays more than Nintendo Directs. Obviously, people do work themselves up too much for Nintendo Directs, of course. But there's it's like more reasonable because Nintendo delivers more than they don't. The people who when Sony announces a state of play on a day's notice, and people are like, Wolverine and Silksong, GTA 6. It's like, what? They're going to put out a remaster of San Andreas with all the songs intact, and it'll be remastered just enough that I like it. Yeah, and it's no boy sitting in the chat. They want massive games that are surprises, but also they're out by Christmas, and they have to have 10 minutes of gameplay. You know what I mean? I would have liked more gameplay for Bond, but also, like, the funny thing about Bond is they haven't shown a fucking thing of it previously, so the fact that they didn't show gameplay, I'm okay. But that Pirate trailer, and the weird multiplayer story game trailer, and the Bond trailer, that was 3, and I think there was more that I'm forgetting. I think we're drifting slightly back towards highly scripted, pre-rendered CG cutscenes that we're kind of making look like gameplay, so that people think they're seeing gameplay, but they're not seeing gameplay. Like those little bits in the Bond trailer where he's doing like a takedown on a guy. There was like 1 second of a driving scene that looked like it was actually player controlled. The Perfect Dark trailer from a couple of years ago, their like big return that looked like a level playthrough, but it was obviously not. That was not a running game. Like, That was a trend. I do not, as much as I do complain about the CGI trailers, especially if you've seen a game. If you see a game multiple times and it's a CG trailer every time, I think that is a red flag. As much as we complain about that, I don't want to go back to this thing of like fake gameplay. I have no interest in that, and that makes me like your game less. Yeah. Yeah, Wolverine showcase. I mean, I've said this before, but I mean, Insomniac fans are just the most demanding and unreasonable people in the fucking world. That company got like no sympathy for the fact that their shit got hacked and all got leaked all over the place. I mean, we don't even know if that fucking Wolverine game is still coming out. I mean, like all the late game stuff is just out there. Yeah, I'm curious where we're gonna see. So what was the verbiage they used on the James Bond gameplay? Was it summer? They were like, gameplay reveal this summer? So I believe it's Friday. So the main Keeley stream is this coming Friday. Twitch.tv/Barrylad. That's the only place you can watch it, by the way. Me and Jeff struck a deal. I don't know if anyone heard. I don't know if you guys heard that. But just so you know. The Keeley stream is Friday, and then IO Interactive are doing their own stream at like 2 a.m. my time, so I won't be watching it, sadly. I guess it would make sense for them to reveal the Bond stuff on their own stream. But it's also worth pointing out that IO are also publishers now. Like, they're publishing Mind's Eye, okay? So there'll probably be a Mind's Eye launch trailer on that stream. And I imagine that stream it might have the Bond thing, but it'll also probably be like indie focused. Like, here's a bunch of games we are releasing, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. That was. I mean, that was. You know what it was? You know what it was? That was a state of play. That was about the level they're all on. They are all about that level, right? Some cool stuff. A lot of nothing that looked terrible, but just a lot of stuff that you just look at and you go, like the blood. Like I thought this about the first Bloodstained game. I don't think that stuff demos very well. I think it looks very nice. I don't like the art style. I'm sure I heard good things about the game to play it, but watching a trailer, that could be any Metroidvania. You know what I mean? And I feel like the state of plays, they always have stuff like that. They have stuff that I'm like, I'm sure this is fine, but it's not getting my juices flowing. You know. Let's check in on the chat here. Hang on. Okay, we got a W. We got a W. Oh, is the stream finished? Oh, is the chat finished? Because it has stopped scrolling. Okay, let me scroll back up here because it appears to be done. No Wolverine or Resident Evil 9. That was ... horrible. I guess they showed PlayStation exclusives only. Oh well, 5.5 out of 10. First of all, it's a PlayStation state of play. That's one thing. So you would kind of hope they would do that. Second of all, that is also not true. It's because there's a bunch of stuff there that's coming out on other stuff. PS honestly don't care anymore. Well, when it comes to their PlayStation Plus, that's true. No Bloodborne, no money. We didn't even make any Bloodborne jokes during this. Yeah, they mentioned 009. Yeah, they said he was not to be trusted or something. That's Sean Bean. I can never pronounce that character's name. Trevelyan. Sean Bean was in Hitman, but that would be a weird pull if you're gonna do young Bond, and you're gonna do the 009 story, which is a fine. I think that's a fine thing to pull. I don't think he'll hardly be Sean Bean, will he? I guess they can do whatever they want. It's a new story. Oh, pirated streams are the worst. I remember like Justin.tv days of watching Raw, the dumbest fucking shit going on in there. Y'all are so ungrateful. All right, relax. I mean, they are being annoying, but also they don't owe Sony anything. Yeah. That was the exact level we know State of Play to be. No real surprise. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for this bumper Wednesday edition of the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me in my Fortnite efforts. I'm shocked I played that well, honestly. We will be back tomorrow with Half-Life. I fucking forgot what game we're playing. No event tomorrow. So tomorrow is Half-Life. That's the event. The event is Half-Life. Me playing Half-Life. So Half-Life 2 resumes tomorrow. Friday, then we will have the Keighley stream. The Keighley stream, that is kicking off at 10 p.m. my time. For those of you not in my time zone, that is usually when my stream ends. That's the easiest way to explain it. Because I usually go from 8 to 10 my time. So on Friday, the usual end time for this stream, that's when you hop on for the Keighley antics. Nothing on Saturday, and then Sunday is Xbox's... What are they calling it? Whatever they fucking call their things. Yeah, so the Xbox thing is Sunday at 6 p.m., which again, so that's 2 hours before my usual stream time. So again, there's your shorthand, I suppose. The Xbox thing is followed by an Outer Worlds 2 deep dive. I probably won't watch that unless the Xbox thing is short. So we'll play that. We'll play that by ear. We'll see how that goes. But so boy, if you can stop in on your travels, it'd be greatly appreciated. But you know, well, I'll upload a VOD. Don't worry. Where are you going? I feel like I missed that. Did I miss that? Oh, you're at Eve. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well. Ask the Reeds to pop me up on the big screen. A little picture-in-picture action. I'm also kind of ready for Outer Worlds 2. Still saying Worlds. Outer Worlds 2. I never finished Outer Wilds. It was cool. I too puzzly for my baby brain. I'm looking forward to Outer Worlds 2. I never finished that first one, but it was cool. I feel like I own. In fact, I think I tweeted this. I own like 4 copies of that game because I started it on Game. I bought it. I think I bought it on PlayStation. I then got it on Game Pass, and then I think I have 2 copies of it via like the Epic Game Store or GOG. Yeah, it's not that long. I could probably start a fresh save on it and play it before 2 comes out. But although yeah. So anyway, that's the schedule for the week. So Half-Life tomorrow, Keighley at 10 on Friday, and then Xbox at 6 on Sunday. I will talk to you fine, folk. Remember the God of War. Maybe, listen, I think it would be very weird, but I also think it's very weird to schedule this thing, put Ghost of Yotei on it, and then not show any gameplay of it and say, oh, we'll show gameplay later. So maybe there is a PlayStation presence at the actual Keighley show. We'll see. We'll find out together on Friday. In the meantime, see you, folks. I will be chatting to you in the Discord, and then we're back tomorrow for Half-Life 2. Sleep tight.